Everyone, and welcome back. And I don't want to hear none of y'all complaining about me drinking this because y'all don't know if it's water in this motherfucker or not. Y'all don't know if I'm marketing and promoting and trying to get a deal with Monster Energy drink or not. This is pure survival at this point. Okay? I'm gonna wait for you guys to come in the building and make sure y'all smash that like button because it done got real. It done got real. Ladies and gentlemen, Renee James in the building, Jordan, Miss Red, TYRZ, D Dot, you know what I mean? Simmons style in the building. Guys, I need y'all to smash that like button because there's a whole lot of truth that's being revealed and spilled all over the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. And I want to start off. Okay, this is very important. And I want all of y'all to put Jaguar Wright name in the caption. Okay? Because I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Jaguar Wright. Okay? Jaguar Wright. Okay, that's with a W. But take the W off and just put right in that motherfucker. Because this is pure stone cold survival. Everybody who tried to count Miss Jaguar out, and the whole time, this woman was right. That's why they call her Jaguar Wright. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Jaguar Wright been talking about these things and these was allegations back then. You know what I'm talking about? And she had the courage to stand up. And motherfuckers sat there and counted her out and didn't want to believe her. Oh, da 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 da. Until all this stuff started to hit the fan. She's been speaking out against Jay-Z, him and his hair, Jay-Z in the hair, Beyonce in the bag of the straw. Beyonce always allegedly high as a motherfucker and forgetting her cocaine on the back of a toilet seat. This is pure survival. Shout out to all the women that be in the clubs snorting powder in the bathroom. It's no disrespect to y'all. Okay, but when you drop your powder and you looking down for the powder and you can't find it, but your tongue is numb, this is pure survival at this point. You know what I'm talking about? But she's been exposing all of these things for so long, and now the truth has set everyone free. Now y'all see what the hell is going on. Just like Gene Deal. Gene Deal been saying a bunch of shit, and everybody always want to say, "Oh, this motherfucker's bitter. Oh, this person." No, you gotta imagine about how traumatized Jaguar Wright must have been when she first discovered America, when she first discovered the sickness and the freakouts, surviving the fact that how she probably felt when she first started to see that shit. This is pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? When she, first started to notice, like, oh shit, these motherfuckers is weird as hell. You know what I mean? That must have been very traumatizing for her to see and witness. Damn, this is what's going on in the industry. She just had the courage to speak before other motherfuckers had the courage to speak. Now everybody's speaking now because nobody's afraid because the feds is watching. You know what I'm talking about? I'm be fresh as hell because them feds watching. Tomorrow, I'm going to be fresh as hell because them feds watching. So nobody's afraid to speak out against the industry now because the feds are watching. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm not afraid either. This is pure survival. The feds made me feel more comfortable. The feds made me more comfortable to speak out. I'm not going front. You know what I'm talking about? Diddy can get your shit blown up. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers be just disappearing like oral sex, fucking with them motherfuckers in the industry. With the kind of money they got, they can make you disappear like oral sex. This is pure survival at this point. But shout out to Jaguar Wright. Jag, if you watching this, you shouted me out on the Real Life Productions podcast. This woman shouted me out. And she put the Diddy Glover, the surviving Diddy Glover shit up there. That was big. I couldn't believe it. Motherfucker, shout out to everybody on Instagram that's been hitting me in the DMs. Like, yo, Jaguar Wright shouted you out. I had no fucking idea. I stopped everything I was doing. I said, damn that. I was on my way to the grocery store. I said, fuck all that. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? In the Real Life Productions podcast, dude, you need to put me up on your platform too. This is pure survival. If you interviewed Anthony Gold Toothberry, you definitely need to interview me. You know what I'm talking about? You interviewed Anthony. Come on, Anthony Dewberry, tell us all about Charleston. Anthony ain't got no talent whatsoever. This is pure survival. But let me not make fun of Anthony because I like Anthony. Only reason why I was making fun of Anthony Gold Toothberry for the simple fact that when me and Charleston White used to go back and forth before we got cool, and Charleston White was saying when I was having drunk rants, and he said, "Damn, I thought he did something spectacular and just died." That's when me and Charleston White was beefing, and Anthony Gold Toothberry was sitting right with Charleston when he did it. So just like how 50 Cent is, like if I'm going against one motherfucker comedically on YouTube and you standing next to him, I'm gonna get you, sucker. I'm gonna get you too. This is pure survival. Shout out to Bonnie. Bonnie said Jaguar can say no. I told you, Negroes. Yes, Bonnie Jag been saying all of this, but I got to give her a huge shout out because she exposed something that I felt like I knew, but she knew really personally when Usher got his cheeks clapped and his butthole ripped to shreds. You know what I mean? And he been taken up for motherfucker Diddy Glover after getting his butthole ripped to shreds. You know what I'm talking about? Wax Dog in the building. Wax, we are on these big platforms now, dude. We fucking buzzing over here. You know what I'm talking about? But no, Justin Bieber, y'all already know that Usher picked up Justin Bieber. Usher took Justin Bieber to Diddy camp, introduced him to Diddy Glover, and pretty much to save his own butt cheeks, he put Justin Bieber butt cheeks on the line. And Justin Bieber just pretty much betrayed, what's that motherfucker name? Tyler the Creator. That's who Jaden Smith cheated on, Tyler the Creator, and Justin Bieber's cheating on his wife with Jaden right now. Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber got a sex tape that just came out. I don't care if y'all say that that wasn't a sex tape. That was a sex tape. Jaden walked up to him, put his peckers right between his motherfucking buns, right in between his tasty cakes, and Justin Bieber just turned around and just kissed him. They just started making out. This is pure survival. But shout out to Jaguar Wright, you know what I mean, for exposing the truth that Diddy Glover, you know what I mean, already whispered in Usher's ear and pretty much said, yo, I want that little white boy that can sing this song sometime. I'm going to tell you one time. I'm going to tell you one time. Bring that motherfucker to me and bring him to Diddy camp. And bring him to Diddy camp. This is pure survival. And Usher knew about that. And that's why you keep on defending Diddy Glover, Usher. Just because he bought you the skates so you can skate around on the fucking halftime show. You did a great performance, by the way, Usher. But this is pure survival. That Diddy Glover still got a hold on you. He done put you in the hospital, all kinds of shit. And you done put Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber done lost his motherfucking mind from the Oshkosh goulash. From the Oshkosh goulash. And even Orlando Brown, you see how he got silenced? Orlando Brown was talking about the Oshkosh goulash and all the love that they was making with him when he was a little boy in the industry. And I'm not mad at Orlando Brown, but they silenced Orlando. They said, Orlando, you're going to have to put a pecker in it. Shut your mouth, or we're going to shove another penis in that motherfucker so you won't ever open that throat again. This is pure survival. You're going to be doing some deep throating at Diddy Glover's party. So then now Orlando Brown is changing everything up. He's acting like Diddy Glover didn't give him the Oshkosh goulash sandwich, that he didn't give him the Oshkosh goulash sandwich. This is pure survival. Smash that like button, guys. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, sister, for shouting me out. In the Real Life Production, dude, hit me in the DM. Hit me in the DM. I'll get down there and we're going to turn up on your podcast. This is pure survival at this point.
Well,
Oh wow, that didn't even. Yeah, they didn't even really.
3 states working in tandem, and they did not tell the officers who they were raiding. They went in tactical as they were instructed to. They didn't know they was raiding Diddy's house.
And you see that? They didn't even know. The feds didn't even know they was raiding Diddy's house. They didn't even know until they started to smell poop. Soon as they started to smell the poop in the air, they was like, oh, this must be Diddy Glover's mansion. Soon as they smelled the poop and they saw the butt-naked gay vampires dangling through the window, that's when they knew it was Diddy Glover house. That's when they knew it was Diddy Glover house. This is pure stone cold freak-off survival at this point.
The higher-ups didn't tell anybody because they knew with Diddy being a Fed informant, that he had people in the force and they wanted to make sure that went through legit. So they ain't tell nobody whose houses they was going to.
And that's why you see the guns.
The cops didn't know that it was Diddy's house over there in Beverly Hills around the corner from the Playboy Mansion. They didn't know until they seen the kids.
So, what are your thoughts on the show of force, even not knowing?
They did their job. He's a sex worker. He's got guns and he's got semen-coated fucking VHS tapes.
Wow, this is pure survival. She done brought up the semen tapes. Remember I told y'all that they found semen? They found semen on the tapes. This is pure survival. They found semen. They found cum from 1992 on them tapes when they ran into Diddy Glover's house. I'm talking about cum from 1992. Yeah, I'm talking about come, baby, baby, come, baby, baby, come. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. Feel is nice, but get him. They found cum from 1992. So how can you deny the cum that they found from 1992 when they got forensic files? They got forensic files. People would be able to detect and find Justin Bieber's sperm when they found Usher's sperm. And I've been told y'all that allegedly they found love letters from Usher that Usher wrote to Diddy Glover. Usher wrote love letters to Diddy Glover when he was 15 years old. This is pure survival. How do you have love letters, Diddy Glover, from Usher when he was 15 years old? Why would you still hold on to that? And that's probably what Diddy Glover was dangling over Usher's fucking head. This is pure survival. Y'all remember they was talking about Diddy Glover recording motherfuckers to hold it against people, to hold them hostage, to hold them into a freak-off hostage situation. It's a freak-off hostage situation. This is pure survival. And Usher had love letters still in Diddy Glover's house. And I told y'all don't know nothing about straight stunting magazines. Y'all don't know nothing about straight stunting magazines. When you in prison and somebody lets you use their magazine so you can masturbate, and they still you can't even turn the pages because the sperm got the pages sticking together. This is pure survival. That's how the motherfucking tapes was at Diddy Glover's house. In the boxes of tapes and shit like that, it was sperm everywhere. This is crazy, guys.
I would have went in a hazmat suit.
So let me ask you this: when you first told us about your thoughts and you honeycombs is what you
the honeycomb. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. He's added a new one. He called him the Diddy Glover now. Because when he ain't got the Beijing and he say he look like Danny Glover.
Oh, man.
So he's a.k.a. Diddy Glover now. Shout out to Jamil Peterson, I Am Comedy.
So
do y'all hear that? This is pure survival. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. She just shouted out the Diddy Glover saga as the Diddy Glover sagas continue. You know what I mean? And somebody told me I need to get that shit copywritten. And then she broke it down. For the people kept asking, why do you call him Diddy Glover? And Jaguar Wright just told y'all, because he looked like Danny Glover. When he don't got the Beijing, it's a Philly thing. But Jaguar Wright is from Philadelphia. I'm from Philadelphia. So she know about the Beijing. You know what I'm talking about? It's pure Beijing survival at this point. You know what I'm talking about? When you go get your hair cut in Philly, a motherfucker, you ain't got to have a headline. They'll make you a headline. But it's all Beijing. It's all Beijing. And if you want to get underwater, you got to have a Beijing protector. You got to have a Beijing protector. This is pure survival. I got Beijing in my shit right now. Y'all don't even know how great my shit really is. You got to know me to know how great my shit is. This is pure survival. But like I said, shout out to Jaguar Wright. Let's hear it again. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. I Am Comedy in the building.
So let me ask you this. When you first told us about your thoughts and you honeycombs is what you
the honeycomb. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. He's added a new one. He called him the Diddy Glover now. Because when he ain't got the Beijing and he say he look like Danny Glover.
Oh, man.
So he's a.k.a. Diddy Glover now. Shout out to Jamil Peterson, I Am Comedy.
So this
Diddy Glover is all coming. It's coming to light, Diddy Glover. It's coming to light. And we must pray for all the butt cheeks that did not want to be taken. You know what I'm talking about? Now, everybody that was consensual, anybody that was consensual, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Like I told y'all, shout out to the LBG community and everybody. I told y'all I got gay friends and gay family members. Okay, so they check me when I'm about to go live. We talk before I go live. I'll be like, look, I gotta say some shit that's going on over there. This is all about Diddy Glover. It's not about the community. It's about taking advantage of somebody, getting them drunk, and then the motherfucker wake up with a penis in their mouth. They spitting the penis out. Hold on, I didn't ask for a dick sandwich. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we talking about. We just talking about people taking advantage. And if Usher sat there, knowing damn well, you said, Usher, you wouldn't take your own kids to Diddy camp. You said you wouldn't take your kids to Diddy camp. Surviving the fact that you wouldn't take your own goddamn kids to Diddy camp. But why would you take Justin Bieber when you already knew what goes on at Diddy camp? You got to first learn how to freak off. Secondly, you got to learn how fast you can take your clothes off. You know what I'm talking about? And these were young boys that didn't know no better. You know what I'm talking about? They'll tell them, look at the count of three. I need y'all to get buck ass naked. Imagine what they went through at Diddy camp. The games that they played. They had the motherfuckers jumping rope in that bitch. Challenge 1, 2, 3. They had the boys jumping rope. This is pure survival. They was playing basketball without the basketball in that motherfucker, man. But this is crazy, guys. Listen to Jaguar Wright, man. With Usher, that is crazy. And that's why Justin Bieber did not want to perform with you at the halftime show. This is why Justin Bieber did not want to perform with you at the halftime show. And you sat there and try to minimize it. You try to minimize it. You know what I'm saying? When you the one still under Diddy Glover's spell and Russell Simmons' spell. God damn it. Look, you lucky, Usher. You lucky as a motherfucker. Smash that like button, guys. Because this is just crazy. Like, you knew that boy had talent, but you also knew what he was going to have to go through with Diddy Glover.
Wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jag.
Fuck me.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy fried.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy fried.
He Diddy-fied. She said Diddy-fied. Motherfucker Diddy-fied. This is pure survival.
He the Diddy do our bop. Fuck me. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him.
And she said that audio where they said Meek Mills was getting his cheeks clapped, allegedly by Diddy Glover, she said that was real. That was real cheek clapping. That was real cheeks clapping like a goddamn audience. This is crazy, guys.
Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
And she said that Nicki Minaj is the one who put that freak off audio out. That audio, she's saying Nicki Minaj, it was a whole play. That Nicki Minaj is still like real mad with Meek or whatever, or she's scorned. I don't know what the case may be. But she's saying that Nicki Minaj allegedly put that out there, Meek Mills and Diddy Glover. The alleged freak off, the audio, and that was some serious cheek clapping. Like I was like, you know what I mean? Like I knew, I said, whoever that is getting punished. They getting punished big time. And they was enjoying that beating, that clapping. Smash that like button, guys.
She just wasn't going to tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
Yeah, he said, like, I was standing
somebody
outside the door.
that got paid.
Yeah.
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
Wow. Pure survival.
The images are there.
Diddy-fied.
Diddy-fied.
Hashtag no Diddy.
Hashtag no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Do you have any views on Usher? Because a lot of things have come back to where
Usher.
they talk about his...
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh, okay.
Goofy bitch.
No.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty? They ripped your ass open.
Wow, this is, my prayers go out to Usher's butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it if because this is the man who allegedly had groomed you, so you pretty much got feelings for Diddy Glover and them love letters that you know what I mean was very passionate that you was writing to him at 15 years old. So you don't want to see Diddy Glover go down, Usher. I get it. But if the man ripped, you know what I'm talking about, to where you had to get the butt stitches, this is pure survival. Now, if you wanted that type of beating and that clapping, that's something different, Usher. But we know when you was a kid at Diddy camp, you didn't want that. That's why you exchanged your butt cheeks for Justin Bieber butt cheeks. You know what I mean? And Diddy Glover was like, damn, I could pick out of the vanilla shake or do I want the chocolate shake? So you gave Justin Bieber's butt cheeks over because you know that he had the vanilla shake. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
Do you have any views on Usher? Because a lot of things have come back to where
Usher.
they talk about his.
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh, okay.
Goofy bitch.
Oh,
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty.
Wow.
They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open.
Wow.
Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the Kitty edition. Get his ripped open.
Wow. This is pure survival, guys. This is very heart-wrenching. Wow. So Usher exchanged his butt cheeks for Justin Bieber butt cheeks. Said, look, you can sing like a motherfucker. I'm going to make you a star, but I need you to get your cheeks clapped first. This is pure survival. And then now you see how graphic, you know what I mean? Like Jaden Smith and Usher, and Justin Bieber like making love, like right in front of everybody. And then motherfucking Justin Bieber's wife, her father, said that he was praying for Justin Bieber not too long ago. This is all starting to come to light. It's all starting to come to light. Surviving the fact that all this shit been going on and we just finding out. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, shout out to Jaguar Wright for having the courage to fight against these demonic motherfuckers, this demonic entity.
They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the Kitty edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bowie
Wow.
with another Kitty record.
Wow. She just exposed Russell Simmons. And y'all not gonna tell me that picture with Russell Simmons wasn't creepy as hell. You had that little girl with her legs crossed like that, and Russell looking like this in the background. Usher got all this oil all on his bodies. He had the motherfucking halftime skate sitting in the background. This is pure survival. Usher ran and jumped into motherfucking Russell's arms. Said, move the candle out the way. We got to meditate together. And I told y'all that Russell Simmons looked like one of the motherfucking them Chinese dudes. Y'all know who I'm talking about? What's the motherfucking Chinese dudes? The monks or whatever the fuck they called. This is pure survival at this point. And Russell got the fuck going. He said, I'm out of here. I'm in a whole nother country. Diddy stuck over that motherfucker. Usher, come on. You and the skates. Both of y'all. You and the skates. Come on and roll on over here. This is crazy, guys. Usher, it's okay to speak out. We are not going to look at you different. You still made timeless music. You still made great music. You know what I'm talking about? So we not going to judge you. We understand that you were a child. We just don't get why you still protecting him. Surviving the fact that you still protected Diddy Glover. This is pure survival, Usher. And you're going to have to go to court. And we're going to all know already, so you might as well get us on your side. You know what I'm talking about? This is just crazy, guys. This is real crazy that this stuff went on, allegedly, at Diddy camp. And I believe every word at Diddy camp.
They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the Kitty edition. Get his ripped open.
Wow.
Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bowie with another Kitty record.
Wow.
Who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy Flavor Freak Off.
Not the flavor freak off.
The flavor freak off.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He sucked Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more.
Wow. So now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships. Now this is pure survival at this point. Like Jag, oh man, this is so deep. And I actually feel like it's Diddy Glover who's been breaking up marriages. You know what I'm talking about? Because he allegedly broke up Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. From him and Will Smith having a secret love affair, a secret gay love affair. You know what I'm talking about? But Jada didn't give a fuck. She still think Tupac is sleeping in the guest room. You know what I'm talking about? She want to go, she's still having wet dreams of Tupac. Rest in peace to Tupac. Tupac been looking down at Jada, her and her alopecia like, bitch, keep my name out your fucking mouth. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto. This is pure survival at this point. Smash that like button, man. This is getting deep. This is getting deeper. It's getting deeper as the days go. It's going to be more shit coming out this week. It's not over. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get mad at Jaguar for exposing the sickness in the industry. You know what I mean? And it's not like she just saying this. She been saying shit. Now that everything is out, why not give us the rest of the tea? Why not give us the rest of the tea? This is pure survival at this point. You know what I'm talking about? And Russell, you need to be quiet and stay out of Drake and Rick Ross boobs, their battle and all of that stuff. Oh, you need to be quiet. Oh, because if you keep talking, Russell, oh, they're going to end up coming back to get you. Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
And the first thing you do is run the Bowie with another Kitty record. Who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy Flavor Freak Off.
Wow.
Not the flavor freak off.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He sucked Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more.
Wow.
That's what they learned at the Freak Off. How to steal bitch niggas.
Wow.
Now you said no Diddy, but it seems like there is Lil Rod has come out who he produced the Love album, and it seems like he has recordings, pictures of a whole year and a half.
Smart guy.
Year and a half with Diddy, not getting paid to where he's
Smart
like,
guy.
it seems like you can't say no to Diddy the way he's putting it out. Like, there's a lot of people like, why did he say no?
Yeah, that you don't go.
See, and Cat Williams said that live on Club Shay Shay that you have to tell Diddy Glover no. Diddy Glover, do not take no lightly, okay? You can't tell Diddy Glover no. Like Jaguar just said, you got to pretty much just not go to the party. Because if you go to the party with Diddy Glover, it's going down. Like Young Jock, it's going down. Meet me in the back, it's going down. We're going to freak off right now. So you got to tell Diddy Glover no. Like, no, I can't go tonight. Tonight, I'm going to just be home bored. I'm going to be home doing nothing. What you doing tonight? Nothing. I just want to stay home because I just don't want to be trapped, and the butt-naked gay vampires sucking my blood. And just, you know what I mean? This is pure survival at this point, guys.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He sucked Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more. That's what they learned at the Freak Off. How to steal bitch niggas.
Wow.
Now you said no Diddy, but it seems like there is Lil Rod has come out who he produced the Love album, and it seems like he has recordings, pictures of a whole year and a half.
Smart guy.
Year and a half with Diddy, not getting paid to where he's
Smart
like,
guy.
it seems like you can't say no to Diddy the way he's putting it out. Like, there's a lot of people like, why did he say no?
Yeah, that you don't go.
Yes.
You don't go. Why go? They gonna drug you.
Ladies, yeah.
Wow. So if you go to Diddy Glover's party, you just gotta be prepared to be drugged. You gotta be prepared to be drugged. You can't drink nothing. You can't hug nothing. You know what I'm talking about? You can't smile too hard because somebody gonna look at you like, oh, that motherfucker handsome right there. I want to hit that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you in the whole freak off, like you under the freak off radar. Once you go on there, you under the freak off gaydar. You under their freak off gaydar. You know what I'm talking about? And it's not fair. I just can't come and just party and mind my business. Why do I gotta fucking drink that shit for? You know what I'm talking about? It's that shit like the Golden Child. Remember the movie The Golden Child when Eddie Murphy was like, "Give me the knife, please." And remember they found the blood inside of that motherfucker boy's grits or whatever it was? This is pure survival. You cannot eat the grits. You cannot drink whatever the motherfucker Diddy Glover put in the motherfucking drinks. This is crazy, guys. Like, and this is all done without your will. Without your will. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't mind if a motherfucker choose to do that shit. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't choose it, it's just not fair. It's just not far. It's not far. Like, I'm from down south. It's not far. Pure survival.
Recordings, pictures of a whole year and a
Smart
half.
guy.
Year and a half with Diddy, not getting paid to where he's
Smart
like,
guy.
it seems like you can't say no to Diddy the way he's putting it out. Like, there's a lot of people like, why did he say no?
Yeah, that you don't go.
Yes.
You don't go. Why go? They gonna drug you.
Ladies, yeah.
You gonna ask for a glass of water, it's gonna be laced with that Tootsie.
Wow.
Let the good times roll. Like if I knew that there's a possibility that I might get raped and drugged if I go to this party, and I go anyway.
Now that is true. Now, Little Rodney, dude, you know, if you really, really are a victim and a survivor of Diddy Glover, dude, you know, my prayers go out to you. You know what I mean? You said you was waking up buck ass naked and you was in the bed with Diddy, a few sex workers, a few dildos, and you know what I mean, sperm cells, butt juice all on the walls. All I'm saying to you, Little Rodney, the same way she's saying you shouldn't have went to the parties. Like if you knew Diddy Glover was doing all this shit, I know you probably was trying to get your money. You was probably trying to get your goddamn your publishing and all that stuff, Rodney. You was trying to get all of that stuff. But you knew, Rodney, if you drink that shit and if you keep hanging around Diddy Glover, you're gonna wake up with nothing on. And but your butt cheeks gonna hurt. And it's not gonna be hemorrhoids. It's not gonna be hemorrhoids. You know what I mean? Like knowing that. You know what I mean, Rodney? Like, I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm saying, like, if you knew that this shit went on at these parties, dude, that's why there's a lot of people saying, damn, if Rodney knew all of this, why was he still hanging around Diddy Glover? Like, why was he going out and getting sex workers? Why was he doing this for Diddy Glover? But Little Rodney wanted his money. Little Rodney done a bunch of work for Diddy Glover. So Diddy Glover made a bunch of promises to him and probably got him all freaked up and had him doing freaky shit and pretty much dangled the shit in his face and said, look, if you try to run away from home, I'm going to show the cops these tapes or I'm going to expose you. Whatever he was dangling over Rodney, not just his pecker, he was dangling audio. Y'all think he was just dangling his pecker. He was dangling audio footage over Rodney's head. You know what I mean? Not just dangling to where the pecker was hitting him in the head. Look, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to hit you in the head with my penis again. If you want to try to run away, motherfucker, go make that music and shut the fuck up and go get me a sex worker. You know what I mean? But Rodney, I don't know if you was able to not go, but like she said, you shouldn't have went to the motherfucker shit if you knew this was going on. Rodney?
Lace, yeah.
You gonna ask for a glass of water, it's gonna be laced with that Tootsie. Let the good times roll. Like if I knew that there's a possibility that I might get raped and drugged if I go to this party, and I go anyway.
Right.
I just wish they would tell all these little niggas the truth, you know, when they court them with the record deals and the contracts and the chains and the cars and the girls. And I wish they would tell them the truth. Listen to me. All you got to do is let these 8 fuck the dog shit out of you tonight. I'll get all that for you tomorrow.
Wow. So basically, she's saying that they'll give them the girls, they'll give them the houses, they'll give them the cars. None of this shit be in their names. But it's like they showing you a fantasy. They're showing you a fantasy, a dream. You know what I mean? And then after they show you all this wild shit and give you all of these things that you think that's really yours, they end up telling you now you got to bust it wide open. Like if you want to keep these things and you want to keep this kind of lifestyle, you got to give me that. You got to give me that Oshkosh goulash, or you got to take my Oshkosh goulash. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like they got them wrapped around their finger. This is crazy, guys. And like I said, I'm not making fun of Justin Bieber. I'm not making fun of Usher, because they was young boys going through this stuff. You know what I mean? That's why they so traumatized. This is why they so traumatized. Why you think like Justin Bieber was damn near about to go to sleep in Jaden Smith's arms? It felt so warm and wonderful to have that little boy behind him holding him like that. He felt safe. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? This is crazy, guys, man. Like, shout out to Jaguar Wright, like I said, for having the courage to speak your truth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to smash that like button. There's too many people in here during survival at this point.
And drug, if I go to this party and I go anyway, I just wish they would tell all these little niggas the truth. You know, when they court them with the record deals and the contracts and the chains and the cars and the girls. And I wish they would tell them the truth. Listen to me. All you got to do is let these 8 fuck the dog shit out of you tonight. I'll get all that for you tomorrow.
Wow. The dog shit, not the cat shit.
Because that's what's going to happen. Like, why can't you be up front? You know?
I didn't believe this until I watched a Nickelodeon documentary where the kids were, you know, basically, not, I don't want to say groomed, but they were technically assaulted based on saying, hey, here's the contract. They don't tell us up front, but they say, oh yeah, this guy is gay, but he's touchy-feely. They warn you. And on one of the episodes where a father said,
I just want to let you know, before you do this scene, this man is a predator.
Wow. And that's Nickelodeon. That's Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying? With them young kids, man, them young kids be groomed. And then y'all be wondering why them kids be getting on all kinds of drugs, motherfucking heroin, and having all these motherfucking overdoses and all that stuff, because them kids be so traumatized. You know what I'm talking about? It's pure survival at this point. Now, we can laugh and we can joke, but we must not laugh and joke about the Nickelodeon kids. Them young kids that had to experience this traumatizing behavior and have a grown-ass man with his funky-ass cigarette breath breathing all over their necks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It really is. Like, when you really, really fucking cut it down, it's crazy.
Okay? If you see something, say something, okay? But nobody wants to hear it. Like the fuck.
To put someone's career on the line. To say, hey,
that's what they
if
do.
you don't do this, you're not going to go higher than this.
That's what they do.
Wow.
You know how many times I've heard it?
That's what I was going to ask. You're in the industry.
Yeah.
Did they ever say, if come in this room, Jack?
Yeah, I was
let's
told.
get down.
Yeah, I was told.
And you will see some doors open.
I was drugged.
Wow.
By a rapper that I knew. I won't say his.
See, and this is why she been speaking out, because she went through it her own self. You hear that? We must meditate at this point. We must meditate. Hannah Murphy. Wagaboom. Hannah Murphy. Hannah Murphy. Wagaboom. Hannah Murphy. Wagaboom. Hannah Murphy. Wagaboom. Murphy. Wagaboom. Hannah Murphy. Wagaboom. Y'all don't understand how important meditation is. We must meditate during survival. Wagaboom. Hannah Murphy. Wagaboom. Hannah Murphy. Hi. Hima. Wagaboom. Head of my face. Wagaboom. This is pure survival at this point. And y'all don't understand how important meditation is for me. How important meditation is. When I'm surviving the industry, you must meditate. You must meditate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to EZ in the building. EZ said aliens and her DJ Twitch both attended Diddy's parties. Wow. What did Twitch do last year at the Beverly Hills Hotel? It goes deep. Pure survival at this point. This is just crazy, guys. You know what I mean? And we must thank her for even sharing this with us. We've been hearing things, but the fact that they try to get her to do a freak off. Y'all just thought Jaguar Wright just wanted to just expose motherfuckers. Imagine that. They tried to make her do a freak off. This is pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? All the talent that she got. And then for them to try to present a freak off to her. This is why she was saying to herself, you know what? I'm going to make sure so she can protect other young people and other entertainers. That's what this was about. Shout out to her, man. This is crazy. This is very deep, and I'm not gonna start crying because y'all know I usually cry during survival, but I'm not gonna burst out crying. I'm gonna be strong for everyone and all the people in the industry. You know what I mean? Chanel 22 in the building. Chanel come through hitting that super chat. Shout out to Chanel. Thank you so much. We in the building, man.
Don't tell that's a front, but they say, oh yeah, this guy is gay, but he's touchy feely. They warn you. And on one of the episodes where a father said,
I just want to let you know before you do this scene, this man is a predator. Okay? If you see something, say something, okay?
Wow.
But nobody wants to hear it. Like the fuck.
to put someone's career on the line, to say, hey,
that's what they
if
do.
you don't do this, you're not going to go higher than this.
That's what they do. You know how many times I've heard it?
That's what I was going to ask. You're in the industry.
Yeah.
Did they ever say, if come in this room, Jack?
Yeah, I was
let's
told.
get down.
Yeah, I was told.
And you will see some doors open.
I was drugged
Wow.
by a rapper that I knew. I won't say his name and I won't say the name of his group. Really doesn't matter. Nobody remembers them anyway anymore. Shame. They were awesome. They put him on me. He had the camera set up in the room. He drugged.
Jaguar Wright. And y'all thought that she was just saying this shit to be smart. She done went through all of this stuff before. And I don't even know what rapper she talking about. But they had her in the room trying to make her do a freak off. And she said he was a rapper. But he's not hot no more. And that's the reason why you're not hot, because you're trying to make people do a freak off. So God is making you pay. And he's punishing you. Jaguar Wright, my prayers go out to you because you survived the industry. You what a survivor is. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to work harder. This is pure survival at this point.
To put someone's career on the line, to say, hey,
that's what they
if
do.
you don't do this, you're not going to go higher than this.
That's what they do. You know how many times I've heard it?
That's what I was going to ask. You're in the industry.
Yeah.
Did they ever say, if come in this room, Jack?
Yeah, I was
let's
told.
get down.
Yeah, I was told.
And you will see some doors open.
I was drugged by a rapper.
Wow.
That I knew. I won't say his name and I won't say the name of his group. Really doesn't matter. Nobody remembers them anyway anymore. Shame. They were awesome. They put him on me. He had the camera set up in the room. He drugged me. He did everything he was supposed to do.
Wow.
He just felt guilty about it in the morning. So he gave me the tape. And they got dropped 6 months later from their label.
Wow.
And nobody's ever heard of them again. And they was some dope ass motherfuckers.
Wow, that's crazy. This is pure survival. This is pure survival. And I'm it's just so heart wrenching, guys, that so many people with all the talent in the world had to go through this stuff in the industry. But I'm gonna stay strong so I could continue to survive Diddy Glover. And that rap group she talking about, I'm not gonna blame it on y'all, but there's a couple rapper groups that used to be hot as a motherfucker back in the day. Remember that group? I'm cool like that. I rap like that. I'm black like that. I wear a hat like that. Remember that joint? Boom, 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 boom. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm rap like that. I go back like that. You know what I mean? You got Milli Vanilli. You know what I mean? Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. Whatever you do, don't take it from you. Blame it on the rain and the stars at night. So we don't know who the rapper she talking about, but it was a group, and we're gonna find out. Okay, Diddy Glover, what did you do with the group? Surviving the fact that nobody had no idea what you did with the group. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we got so many entertainers and rappers and singers and shit that used to be hot as a motherfucker back in the day. And they all disappeared. They all disappeared. They probably all the motherfucker rappers and singers and shit that refused to freak off. They refused to freak off. And some of them had some real good motherfucker songs that I miss. Like that one song, Dreams Can Come True. Don't be something that don't be you. You know you got to have them. You know you got to stay strong. Dreams can. What happened to that woman? This is pure survival. There's so many motherfucking rappers and singers that just gone that I ain't hear in years. And they song come on, you be like, damn, remember that song? Damn, I remember that. Whatever happened to those motherfuckers? Just like Maya. Do you see how Maya was speaking on Vlad TV? I'll be moving on. I don't know what to do, but I'll be moving on, move. I don't care if y'all make fun of my singing voice, God damn it. This is pure survival. When I be singing, I really be feeling like I'm doing something. You know what I mean? But Maya came out talking about them trying to present a freak off opposite, opportunity to her. Jay-Z and the hair. Jay-Z and the hair. I'm not just gonna say Jay-Z. I'm talking about the hair too. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? So I believe everything Jaguar Wright is saying. I believe every motherfucking word. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the fact that everything she was saying before is coming to light. And it's going to be so many people at that motherfucking court hearing. Oh my God, that is going to be crazy. I might go to Diddy Glover's hearing. I might fuck around and go to Diddy Glover's hearing. I'm going to call the welfare office. Listen, guys, if Diddy Glover has somebody trying to turn my food stamps off, let them know that I'm no longer get food stamps anymore. So he can't get my stamps turned off. I'm going to go to the court hearing and I'm going live. This is pure survival at this point.
He drugged me. He did everything he was supposed to do. He just felt guilty about it in the morning. So he gave me the tape. And they got dropped 6 months later from their label.
Wow.
And nobody's ever heard of them again. And they was some dope ass motherfuckers. Shout out to him for that. He ain't had to give me that tape.
Wow.
Wow, so she
The
still
fact he
got the
recorded
tape.
it. And, oh man.
He had to. He had to.
Oof.
It was either that or lose the deal.
Wow.
So he did it, but he gave me the tape.
Wow.
And he lost his deal anyway.
Is that commonplace in the industry?
Absolutely.
A cocktail recorded
Absolutely.
receipts.
Let me tell you something. Cocaine and champagne, they used to call it the South Beach diet.
Damn.
Mm.
Like if you ever heard anybody 15 years ago talk about the South Beach diet, it's cocaine and champagne. When I first started staying at the Mondrian, I'll never forget, I was so glad when they stopped bringing it. But when I would get my breakfast tray, they would have cocaine on my tray.
Wow. So they would have a Christina Aguilera. They would have a Christina Aguilera all on the table. And you must take some powder. You must take some powder. You know what I mean? Their lips be white as a motherfucker, like you just ate a powdered donut. This is pure survival at this point, guys. Oh man, we are surviving the industry, and I just want to say once again, shout out to Miss Jaguar Wright. You know what I mean? And that was a hell of a shout out that you gave me. You know what I'm saying? On the real life production podcast, real life production podcast. Dude, holler at me, man. You know what I mean? I'll come on there and let you know because I'm a survivor. Diddy Glover got my food stamps turned off. I was bitter for a while. You know what I mean? But I got over it. As soon as I got off of welfare, I got over it. It don't even matter. I went and got a chain. As soon as I got off of welfare, I went and got a chain. This is pure survival at this point. I be going by the welfare office, driving, blasting my music, hoping that I see that my old caseworker. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm eating now. When you kept turning my stamps off, hoping that I'll be dying of hunger, I'm eating now. This is pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? I be spinning the welfare office. I be spinning the block. Like, hold on, bend the corner again. I think that's my caseworker. I'm gonna drop a McDonald's wrapper out the window. Yeah, motherfucker, bitch, I'm eating. And I'm eating hot food. I don't gotta just only get cold food with the stamps. I'm eating hot food. This is pure survival at this point. You know what I'm talking about? But yes, man, we're going to continue to survive Diddy Glover and survive everything in the industry. You know what I mean?
So, what are your thoughts on the show of force, even not knowing?
They did their job. He's a sex worker. He's got guns and he's got semen-coated fucking VHS tapes. I would have went in a hazmat suit.
So, let me ask you this. When you first told us about your thoughts and you honeycombs is what you...
Yeah, the honeycomb. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. He's added a new one. He called him the Diddy Glover now. Because when he ain't got the bass shaking, he say he look like Danny Glover.
Oh, man.
So he's a.k.a. Diddy Glover now. Shout out to Jamil Peterson, I Am Comedy.
So this
was another crazy great episode of surviving Diddy Glover, surviving Usher's butt cheeks, and surviving the fact that he took motherfucking Justin Bieber to Diddy camp one time. I'ma tell you one time. This is pure survival. My Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back. This is pure stone cold survival at this